Nathan, your character has fallen to 0 hit points, and they must make a death move. Are you choosing to play it safe, and you'll just go unconscious, taking getting a level of exhaustion? You can risk it all, so you'll roll that d20, and hopefully you get a 10 or higher. Or are you going to go out in a blaze of glory?
Unconscious.
Okay, playing it safe. All right. Well, with that, I'm glad that we just made that so easy, quick and easy. But everyone, welcome to Torn Asunder, our Greek mythology game. Woo! I have character questions for everyone, but today we're going to mix it up a little bit, and I'm going to have each of you roll a D100, and that's going to determine the question I ask. We're going to start down with the Sam below me, Will, and then we'll work our way across, then up. All right? So if you just want to roll a D100, and then I'll pull up the question for you.
I got an 83.
83. Okay. For your character, what location did they most enjoy?
Ooh. Will's traveled quite a bit, but nothing is going to beat going on the shores of Athens in the makeshift raft with everybody and just seeing the beautiful city, being in the heart of Greece for the first time, and just getting to see all the different places and customs and the greeting that the Nax taught to him, that will forever stick with him. It was his favorite.
I love it. That's such a funny greeting. It's from so long ago, but I love it. Kate, do you want to roll that D100 for me?
So, am I crazy, or what do you mean? I have up to a D20.
Oh, so you'll
is the most sides I have on a die.
You're all good. So you'll roll your D10 with the percentile dice, the double digit D10,
Yes.
and then
I do know what
that'll
those
get
are.
you your number.
Okay.
Double zeros are 100.
Kyler, no.
I got 54.
54. Okay. 54. If you could change anything about your character, what would it be?
Like, as a player, what would I change about my character, or what would Nomei change about herself?
Either one. Whichever one you want to answer.
I think I'd make her a little less snappy, because I didn't imagine Nomei being that way. And that's definitely more of Kate coming through than Nomei is when she's like for last session when she flipped off Orpheus. Nomei actually probably would not have done that, but Kate definitely would have. So I think I would just separate me from the character a little bit more and get her back true to what I imagined her at the beginning.
Okay. That's totally fair. It's kind of fun how the characters have evolved for the past 20 odd sessions. Bailee, what did you get for your role?
I got a 75.
75. What is something you seek in the future journey? What does Veera seek in this future journey?
Honestly, I don't think she's thinking that far ahead. I really think her two things are, one, getting rid of the chaos, and then just like spending whatever time she has left or afterwards with Sai, and that's really it. She's not really thinking, she doesn't think she'll make it that far anyway, so that sounds really sad, but yeah.
I was about to say, with how this combat's gone, I can I can understand that. All right, we'll turn over to Sam.
Okay, so you guys aren't going to believe this, but I rolled a 54 too, which was the same as Kate.
And I rolled a 75, which was what Bailee got. That's why we were so shocked when you guys said your numbers.
For making it interesting, would you like
so
us to
cool.
roll or answer the same questions?
Let's have you guys re-roll, simply because, again, there's 100 options. It'd be a shame if we only did 5.
I got a 12.
Okay, well. Describe one of your character's childhood friends.
Oh. I mean, we've met all. Oh, just kidding. We've met 3 of the 4 of them. So I guess there's one that we haven't encountered yet. His name is Femus. He's a direct descendant by I don't know how many lines of Polyphemus. He encountered him on the islands just on his travels. Helped him out for a little while. He had lost his honor by being weaker than like the biggest cyclops on the island, and so Nax sort of helped him out in reclaiming his honor with this magic mystical bull that was terrorizing their environment. Just used a little bit of magic to kind of restrain it a little bit as a Femus Junior took it down and restrained it and helped him reclaim his honor, and they've been buddies since. Hasn't seen him in years, but yeah.
I love it. Tabs, what do we get on our reroll?
I got 91.
91. Okay. What other player character does Cyrene find themselves having the most common with?
It's actually a very good question. I think like she sees like obviously like the person who's had Snack she's probably gotten the closest to so far has been Will. And like they have like the similar like the hobbies obviously with the music, and I feel like being able to kind of put what they're feeling into that music is something to be able to share. But I also think her and Veera are a lot more similar than they realize they are, and that's one of the reasons they didn't like get along as well in the beginning, is because they both have this like ruthlessness to them, versus Cyrene's comes from a lot more selfish type of like perspective, versus Veera's was a very like protect the other people. So I think like hobby wise definitely Will, obviously, but then I think personality wise and some of those traits I think with Veera.
Yeah, no, for sure. All right, Kyler.
I rolled a 9.
Ooh, super low, but single digits. When was the last time your character believed they failed?
Probably fairly recent. When? Probably during the what is it? Scylla fight, because he felt like he like failed one of his other cousins, even though he was fighting with his cousins. He feels like he fails a lot. I feel like.
I know. I think that's funny that question ended up for you.
It's like I think it's like his main thing is he fails all the time.
Oh, poor Thayton. All right. With that, I guess we'll finish up with Nathan.
47.
47. Roll me a d6.
Okay. Let's see what we got. That's going to be a 4.
4. Okay. How does Sai feel about Rose?
I don't know how much interaction they had. I'd say fairly neutral. Didn't really understand the books at all. It's like, what does this mean? You know? I'd probably just say neutral.
Okay, perfect. Well, without further ado, it's time to fight. Last we left off, we ended on Cerberus's turn. He knocked down Sai 2-0, but we just did that death move, so Sai is doing that. It is going to go to your turn, so that's going to be another level of exhaustion towards you as you are still in the lava. And we'll move over to Thayton's turn. Veera is on deck. Just to remind you all, as well as our friends back at home, what the order is for this combat. It goes Orpheus, Cerberus, Sai, Thayton, Veera, Will, the Lair, Damsels 4 through 9, then Nomei, Cyrene, Nax, and then Damn Souls 10 through 12, which I believe is just number 10 now. Yes. After you take that second level of exhaustion, we'll go over to Thayton. What would you like to do for your turn? Veera
First
is
of all,
on deck.
I want to get out of this lava. So it access.
Oh wait, did you start your turn in the lava?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You go ahead and say what you're going to do for your turn. I'm going to roll for damage.
I am going to first of all dash. I'm going to. I think I have 40 feet of movement. Yes. So is it rough terrain? The lava.
The lava, yes.
Okay. Then 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm gonna say, and then I'm just gonna go up to this damn soul. As my main action, I'm going to just swing on this one 3 times.
Okay, perfect. I did roll that damage for the lava, by the way.
Cool. You're gonna hate this too. Oh no! We're using a different dice because I feel bad.
No, if it's hit those guys, hit the souls.
You're not gonna believe me.
Did you crit already?
I crit 3 times.
Sick. I don't think you'll need to crit 3 times on this guy, but
I feel really bad because I just wasted a bunch of damage. But yeah.
No. You feel that. You can also spread it out across 10 and 9 from where you're
10
standing.
and
No,
9?
wait. Well, yeah, if you're doing 3 attacks, I guarantee
Okay.
one of your attacks is going to kill. Like, you don't have to waste all of them.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, where's my D6? Okay. So that's going to be 6, 13, so 17. That's going to be 20 damage to Soul 10.
It's popped and it's gone.
Okay. And then that's going to be another 20. It's going to be another 43 damage to Soul 9.
It is also completely gone.
Cool. What a way to start combat.
No, that's fantastic. Getting rid of 2 guys is fantastic. Before I forget, that was 60 points of fire damage to you for starting your turn in lava.
Got it. I am now not looking too hot.
Anything else for your turn?
Let me see what reactions I have, because I don't remember if I have any reactions. I don't have any reactions, so I'm good.
All right, Veera, it is your turn. Will is on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity attacks because I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, with another one of my charges, I'm going to switch places with Sai to get him out of the lava.
Okay. Are you flying currently?
I don't
No.
think she has the ability to fly.
I mean, to do that, I have to do a channel divinity, which is also a bonus action. The ring is a bonus action. So that's why I'll take the, because I'm almost at full hit points, so I will take the opportunity attacks.
For the teleportation, you won't take any opportunity attacks. Moving through, you're still in range for everyone. You're not taking any opportunity attacks. I'm just worried about the fire damage. But yes, you are absolutely able to swap yourself with Sai.
Okay.
Perfect.
You still have movement?
Yeah, because you only did 10 feet there.
Yeah, so
I would move out.
Yeah.
Just so you don't
You're
take that. You don't take that 5 damage next turn.
20. Wait, these are 5 squares, right?
Yeah, but it's rough terrain because those are going to cost.
Yeah,
So I'll
it's
go.
time,
I'll be
right?
right.
Yeah.
Here. Amazing.
Okay. That's going to be 55 fire damage for landing in the lava.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
You
do have your main action
movement
still.
bonus action.
You can attack Cerberus.
Sorry. Yeah.
No.
Ooh,
No.
he almost killed my guy. Okay.
But It was Orpheus's fault, so you could chuck some javelins at him or something.
We all know,
Ew.
like, it's like we know that Cerberus is charmed. I'm pretty sure we all like as characters, we all know that too. That
Yes.
he's like not acting of his own volition right now.
Yeah, his normal green eyes are this
don't
is
even
a
know.
fiery orange.
If I actually know how to use a javelin. So, I
Chuck it at his boots.
don't know how to I don't know. I know I have javelins, but I don't know like
Or just to throw
mechanic wise.
It'll
I don't know what
You'll
that
just-
means, Skylar.
you'll make your normal attack. You're within range, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's just your strength modifier plus proficiency bonus. So your strength is what, +9, so then +4, so
Yeah.
that's +13 to hit for your D20 roll.
So 16.
16 to hit, that's going to miss.
Okay.
He's gonna like fly like out of the way. Oh, nice shot. Anything else for your turn?
You can't throw 2 a turn, I think.
Oh yes, because you have
that'll be-
multi-attack. You do have multi-attack. If you
Uh,
have a second javelin, you can throw another javelin.
That'll be it. Sorry.
No worries. Will, you are up then. You're all the way across the way, but what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm going to the pressure plate thing. Do we know what's gonna happen? Because I'm the only one on a pressure plate right now. Do we know when that happens? Like, is it on the layer?
Yes, on layer, so on initiative count 20, how many unoccupied squares are there? It'll do a countdown.
Okay.
You guys started at 10 for your thing, and it has gone down significantly since then.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to look at Nomei. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna step off the pressure plate in hopes that I'll just run back on it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to the Titan key. Now that it doesn't have its barrier, I'm just gonna start whacking it, hoping that the lava doesn't like that's the thing that's making the lava rise.
Okay.
Oh wait, I just realized. Okay, Will's about to do it and then he stops. Remembering because when we did this with Scylla got banished. And we don't know if that's gonna happen with Cerberus. And he's gonna turn around and he's gonna go back on the pressure plate.
Okay.
And that's all my movement. I think it's gonna be my turn. It's just like being like, oh man. Like now we have to think of a way to like make sure Cerberus doesn't get banished.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. 2 of the squares are unoccupied as you hear the click. The level is not going to be completely risen yet, but it is steadily going up. If this happens again, watch out for it. With that, we're going to go to Damsels 4 and 6. It looks like the only person nearby would be Sai. I'm not going to attack Sai. That would be very mean. So instead, I'm going to have them move here and thing, and I need you to make a strength or dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
A disadvantage? Okay.
Yes, because they're working together. And so instead of making you roll multiple times, it's just one time at disadvantage.
Okay. That is still going to be a 26.
They try to pull you in, but you are able to like move your spear and your stuff out of the way so that way they don't grab onto you and drag you down into the depths of the lava. But with that, we're going to go over to Nomei with Cyrene on deck. After that, it is going to be Nax before we start at the top of the round again.
And my mic like turned off for a second there. It was really weird.
Oh, you're all good.
Okay. I should have been measuring this out like way before. Okay, wait. So from this where is that? Okay. Okay. Stop being a measurement. Sorry, y'all. I'm bad at the tabletop. Okay, she's gonna move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that puts. Stop.
You're within 60 feet of Sai if you're going to be using.
Yes,
healing.
I'm also within 60 feet of Veera, and I'm within 60 feet of Thayton, which is what matters. I believe. Good Lord. Okay. I believe Will is Will. How's Will on hit points right now?
He's not hurt.
Okay, I thought so. Okay, we're going to do. Actually, we'll do this. We are going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Why? Because Orpheus is going to try and, like...
Counterspell?
I forgot the word for it. Yep, that. She's never had so much beef with someone who makes music in her life. Okay.
That's good to know.
I need to add my modifiers. Let's see.
Do we still have Bless from last episode, or is that worn off?
Oh, we'll say that's worn off since you have your the party members there. I gave you guys Bless because we're missing 2, so now that they're back. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I do. Wait, I do have proficiency on charisma saving throws. Okay. Okay.
Yep. Constitution. 19.
Sorry, Constitution. That's what I meant.
As you're trying to like cast this spell, you just see Orpheus go over there. Shh. And it is counterspelled.
Can I use my heroic inspiration? Because I've never used one.
Do you want to auto succeed or do you want to reroll?
I want to reroll.
Okay.
$27?
He does it and just like it pisses you off enough. You just will this healing to go despite him trying to counterspell. And yes, you are able to heal.
Thank you. Little freaking... Okay. I need to calm down. Everything's fine. I'm an adult. So it's... Yeah. We'll do 3. I guess nobody else really needs it except for maybe her right now. So let me roll the healing that we get really quickly. Sorry, my dice bag is in my lap and it's like falling away that covers everything.
No,
Okay.
You're all good. You're all good. And then Tabs, you are on deck. So after this.
Okay, that was not... that was okay. Okay, so the 3 people, Veera, Thayton, Sai, and Nomei herself, so I can pick up the 6 targets, all get 30 hit points back.
Woo! Sai's back in the fight.
And, no, that's okay, actually. That will be... as a bonus action, actually, she's going to use her Channel Divinity to regain one of her 3rd level spell slots.
Okay, perfect.
And that's her turn.
All right, we'll go to Cyrene. As you walk into this fray, you see your friends in combat already amidst there. You see across the distance the Tiny Key, unprotected, unguarded, and Cerberus fighting and ready. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Fly on Nax, Thayton, and Sai, so that way hopefully they don't get dragged into the lava as much anymore.
Okay.
Kyler's so stoked about that.
I can fight him now. I can finally fight Orpheus. I've been tackling him this whole time, trying to pull him into the lava.
What is the range for Fly? Is it 60 feet or is it
Let's technically touch.
Oh.
Okay, well, okay.
Hang on. Let's see. Can you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
All right, I'll definitely get Thayton.
You can at
I'll
least
get
get me
you.
and Thayton, yeah.
Okay, I'll definitely get you and Thayton.
So you can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and technically,
If I fly over the damned souls, do I still have a opportunity attack from them?
5, 10, 20.
So now that's the fun thing is we have to do some trigonometry. As long as you fly at least 10 feet above them, so that way you're not right above them. Yeah.
Can I make it?
I actually think you'll be okay. You just have to fly. You'll remain in their space, but I think if you just fly up directly above them and go 5, 10, you could get there, but you would be putting yourself in a pretty bad spot.
That's okay. I'll do that.
You're not out of their range, so you would not take opportunity attacks, but that just for the record.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'm gonna shoot the soul next to me with finger guns.
Okay.
That's a 32 to hit.
Yeah. Easy.
And then that's 9 damage.
Force, right?
I believe so. Yep, 9 force damage. And then that's the end of my turn. Also, though, everyone remember, we have the hit points just from, your temporary hit points just from waking up next to me. I can't remember exactly how many they are right now.
Is it?
Oh, I was going to say 9, but probably 5. But just remember that as we've been dying and stuff.
If it's equal to your spellcasting modifier, then that is different. Do you have it in here? Is it the Mandible Mystery? We can say it's 5 for now. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. I will just say it's 5. But you have 5 temp hit points just from waking up with me. But then that's the end of my turn.
Okay, perfect. Then we're gonna go over to Nax. What are we gonna do there?
Nax, I guess able to fly for the time being, looking down at his feet hovering off the ground and feeling immensely terrified, as he does not like being off of the earthen floor, even if it's the underworld earthen floor. But he kind of shakes it off, and through the sending stone, just to you, Thayton, he says, "How certain are you that Cerberus will calm if the magic is taken off of him?"
About 50-50.
Okay, well, I've got your back. Seems you've got an inkling to kill. Well, I guess he's already dead, but take Orpheus down. We'll see how this goes. And he, with his, let's see, Nax and Pebble still on his shoulder, will fly 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Say 30 feet right here. Pebble with him.
Okay.
And he will just 35 feet, because I think fly is 60 feet of flight.
Yep, 60 feet.
Okay. And totally trying to get the attention of Cerberus. He will say, "Great Cerberus, guardian of the underworld, servant of Hades, and brother to my friend Thayton, I ask that you calm, cease this rage, fight off Orpheus's influence with the Earth Mother's guidance. And I'm going to cast Dispel Magic, targeting the spell that is keeping Cerberus under Orpheus's control."
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna have to make, or you're gonna have to make a check for me.
I think I make the spell attack roll, right? For Dispel Magic, choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any ongoing spell of level 3 or lower on the target ends. For each ongoing spell of level 4 or higher on the target,
Ability
make
check
an
using your spellcasting modifier.
unsuccessful check the spell ends. This is at 5th level, but I imagine this is probably a higher spell than that. As I think Dominate Monster and Creature are higher than.
This is higher than 5th level.
Okay, excellent. So I'm targeting this. Okay. That is a 15 on the dice, plus 9 for a total of 24. And I don't think this was cast using a 14th level spell slot. I sure hope, anyways.
It succeeds. You are successful, but barely. This was not cast by Orpheus.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
As you do this, you see the orange eyes turn back to their natural dark green. But with that, you feel the earth rumble as if you have awakened a sleeping giant. Thayton, you know exactly what this means. Your father knows where you are at.
You see Thayton register the rumble and just go, fuck.
That's our one use of it this
Like we're passing over who gets the square word
And with that, since I am casting that spell, I'm going to cast my Earthen Vigor. I'm going to heal Sai at 2nd level Cure Wounds, since the range has been increased to 30 feet at 10 level. Excellent for the first 2d8. Okay, excellent. 2 8s, a 7, and a 6. 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 9. You regain 38 hit points, Sai. And let's see, I have a bonus action. Sorry, I promised that I had a better plan for this. Well, I mean, my plan was to try and dispel the magic on Cerberus, but it's really, really upsetting that it was cast by Hades himself and not Orpheus. Oh, that's deeply concerning. That's an action. Okay, then we are just going to Healing Word Veera as a bonus action, because I have 1 free use of Healing Word. Okay. That is a total 5 plus 9, 14 hit points. Back to you, Bailee. Just so you know. Yeah. And then, that's not the right thing. And then I will just move this right back to here, hoping that Cerberus doesn't seem agitated at me as I tried to How to Train Your Dragon him a little bit, misspelling it. And yes, that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. We're going to the very top of the order again. Orpheus, seeing what is going on, that Cerberus is no longer helping him out. No time for an encore tonight. And he disappears.
Fuck!
Aiden, how badly do you want him to stay?
It's not as important. If you want to keep him here, I can probably kill him next turn, but it's not as important.
Keep him here.
Try and counterspell that.
Do
I have
it.
it prepared.
Okay.
Do it.
Do you counterspell?
But I only have 3 spell slots, and I just used 1 of them. So we're either keeping him here, trying to keep him here anyways. He might very likely succeed on a counterspell. What do you think?
He can't
Does it
get
work?
away with this.
And I
He
already-
can't get away with this.
And I already opened that.
Already
once.
dead. What are we gonna do?
Kill him
What are we
again.
And I don't think that'll really change much about his circumstance.
You want to counterspell him?
Guess to get a nat
It's up
one.
to you, Sam.
It's up to you.
We'll risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, I'll counterspell it, and I will use a lucky point to give him disadvantage.
Okay.
We could also silvery barbs him.
I only have 1 use of silvery barbs for long rest.
Dang it.
That's why I was like, if I only have 1 use of it, Jacob won't use it as often.
What's your spell save DC?
Can I hear what you roll? My spell save DC doesn't change either way, but
For that, I got a 22. And that's with disadvantage.
my spell save DC is a 24.
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
Holy shit.
Why don't I counterspell your counterspell? Actually,
Don't do that.
I get to
I'm doing
try.
that. He does not want to be here.
Didn't he has his turn? Oh, he used this is
Well, let's shoot
This
him.
is his turn.
okay. Okay, alrighty. You know what? Okay. Okay. Kind of on the corner. That is a okay. Well, hang on. What am I rolling again?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's not great.
I wish I had gamer's mode.
Abilities. Wait, where's my saving throws? Wait, what? Oh, no, it is right there. Okay, con save. 12 plus 6 is 18.
He's countering your counterspell.
Am I
And
lucky? Wait, hang on.
do you want to lucky it?
I'm gonna use another luck point. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but that's a 15 on the dice plus 6 is 21, which I also think
No.
still fails. Damn. Alrighty. Worth a shot and worth. I used so many things for that. Wait, if he counterspells my counterspell, do I lose my spell slot?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's 2024 makes it a stop rather than a delete.
Cool. Alrighty then. Just a luck point wasted then.
There you go. You hear some like harp chords play as if he had resummoned his harp, as he is no longer there. It's going to be Cerberus's turn next. He's looking at you guys. You all seem fairly friendly, but these other guys are kind of spooky. So he's going to go here. His paws are like in between you. I guess I'll roll.
Is he going to eat them?
Hey, big guy. Glad to see you're feeling a little better.
Finally, that's
You
a
crit
natural
on
20.
your-
I did crit. I crit all my guys. Yay!
I'm glad that Jacob crit after we got Cerberus back on our side.
Thank goodness. Oh, wait, guys, we still have to break the Titan key. Wait, let's not retreat yet.
This Cerberus is going to be an ally, and he just killed both those guys. So, how do I want to do this?
I have an idea.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Cerberus is really big, right? Like really big.
Huge.
Can he just reach over Cyrene and Nax and just like with one massive bond, just squish him?
One of his
Oh, I love
attacks in Hades too, when you around the map.
I love it. You see like one pot completely squished. You see like this orange goo splat out like a bug hitting the windshield of a car. The other one, he grabs with his maw, shakes it like a chew toy. As you see bones and bits fly in the air, he spits it out. And that is the end of combat.
Nax is not wasting any time.
Wait, next. I have a thing I have to do first before we do this.
Can we not? We can't break the Titan key yet? Oh,
That must-
yes.
No.
Make him safe. Make him safe.
Jacob, I'm going to ask you a big thing, and I really hope you're going to say yes.
Okay.
Can I replace Sven with Cerberus in my bag of tricks?
Can Nomei help him?
It'd be so cool.
And
It
then
would be
it would
obviously-
bring in the
Tyler,
doctor.
You know what?
Same.
Roll a d20. If you
Okay.
get a natural 20, I'll allow it.
What if I aided him and used my heroic inspiration?
Hold on, Jacob, you're not going to believe me.
There's no way. There is no way.
Wait, please show it. We need.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
He's taking a picture. Hell yeah.
I'm on my way. I am on my way. I am. The cheese
No.
dice are doing me good today.
No shot. No shot.
Hell yeah.
I kind of wish you'd rolled like one dice at a time so that we could see all the other 20s you've gotten in combat so far behind it and just have your little graveyard of nat 20s.
I didn't get the
These
Chimera.
guys.
I didn't get the Chimera familiar, but I did get a Cerberus familiar.
Yes, you have.
You got Cerberus in a bag.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Does that mean Cerberus isn't going to be
He's gonna be a sullen
sulked anymore,
dog.
probably? As Will is like holding the flaming still from last turn, realizing they didn't want to banish Cerberus.
I'm sweating. I am not doing
Pebble is over by the Titan Key with Eldritch Blast like prepared and magic emanating from his mouth as I'm just like waiting to get the okay from you, Thayton, as soon as you say that Cerberus is safe and in the bag.
You essentially. I like to think that I like hold the bag open and go like, all right, okay, we're gonna do something real fast. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then he just like sort of folds into like a larger than the normal balls because he's such a large creature. He then just like essentially like everything else is like golf ball size. I think this is like a softball inside of the bag.
So it's the Master Ball.
It's the master ball. I'm like, all right, you're good.
Does the bag like twitch like he's trying to break out for a second and then poof glow?
Yes.
Was he successfully in the bag?
I have caught a legendary
Pokeball.
Pokemon. I caught the story legendary. It's guaranteed to happen.
Let's go. With Pebble just like sitting there right next to the key, I'm gonna turn over to him. Be like, would you like to do the honors?
To Pebble?
Yeah.
His tail was wagging a little bit, but getting that confirmation and seeing you, the guy whose rocks he had his blood on them for a little while, just his tail just starts wagging like really hard, very akin to a dog, but he doesn't quite start until Thayton gives verbal confirmation that.
Oh, I said you. He.
Oh, you did give verbal confirmation?
Yeah, I waved down Pebble and I'm like, go.
Excellent. Everyone get it fast. Poof, poof, poof. Pebble just starts like clawing into it and scratching it. Eldritch blasts firing from his mouth and like the tip of his tail at every chance that it can.
It doesn't take a whole lot of time, but eventually, yes, the cracks begin to go. The fissures begin to split apart the pieces. The first one shattered into larger chunks. Scylla's was dust. This one, as pieces fall off, they almost instantly turn into liquid, like molten glass, hit the ground and join the lava lake. But eventually, you do destroy the third Titan key. Yes, Bailee.
While all this is happening, I'm going to go over to Sai. I'm going to give him a kiss on the cheek and use my lay on hands and give him back his 28 missing hit points.
Sai will return the favor with a Cure Wounds level 2.
What about the juice part? Does he return that too?
Oh, yeah.
Just for the sake of saying it out loud, Nax is gonna like just invoke the magic of his Rod of the Pact Keeper and get his one expended spell slot back in anticipation of what is to come. So, through the gates, then there was a. Thayton, have you told everyone that you know for sure it's Hades? I know Nax felt the ominous presence when he cast the Dispel magic, but like a slithering beast was awoken.
Thayton is gonna just like turn to everyone and be like, "You probably are all wondering what that rumble was," and then he's gonna rip the medallion off and go, "This is useless at this point." He knows we're here. He knows I'm here.
Doesn't it at least protect you from his influence when he was like ripping out your rib cage and
True,
stuff?
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I was about to say, are you ready for the Constitution saving throw?
Maybe you keep that on for a little longer.
Yeah, he doesn't control my bones if this is on.
Okay, so let's go then.
Is everybody okay? from that. I know it was a lot. I mean, it's almost like bathed in lava.
If everyone is alive, that's what we can ask for right now. I don't think we should waste time checking right now if Hades is on his way.
Is there anywhere we could go where Hades just won't show up?
I think he noticed where we were because of the dispel magic on. Because if it was Hades' spell that was dominating Cerberus, then he knew where we were because I dispelled it off of Cerberus. So he knows where we are because of that. So we need to get away from this location as fast as we can. Thayton, is it through the gate to make us closer to where we need to go to escape?
Yes, we are. If I'm correct, we're in Tartarus, correct? So we're
Yes, you are in Tartarus.
okay.
We were like 10 feet past the door of Tartarus. We did not make it very far in.
Yes, there are a few things we need to do. We need to do Veera's pit stop. We also need to talk to Nyx. We need to
Thayton.
Do what?
Talk to Nyx, why?
because I have to get my own patronage back, and Veera said she was going to help me.
Nice save.
Oh. That was quick, but almost too quick. Like he's been thinking about how to play it off if he messed that up since last session.
Your patronage? You want to go like back?
You're a son of
Nyx?
Hades Persephone.
Can we say we're moving in the direction while we're having this conversation, by the way, like at a steady run? Nax is
Absolutely.
pushing people forward, picking them up if it's required. Like, we are getting out of here.
Well, here's the thing. I think Thayton is the fastest out of all of us. I have a movement speed of 40,
Too.
and also shifted. I get a movement speed of 50.
Double
I also
dash.
can fly right now, so
That's true.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like
Thayton
Thayton is doing this with like relative
Or
ease.
did he just zoom away the second that we asked why they need to see Nyx? Did he like say, bye?
No, I feel like he has essentially above board. He's essentially planned out if he has messed up, and he's like bicycle running backwards as all this is happening. So he's essentially explaining, he's like, well, because Nyx is a primordial being, so is Gaia. I feel like they would have a different view on the world other than the gods. So if I get a different patronage besides my parents, then I will probably be safe from, inevitable doom when it comes to dying.
Nyx to adopt you?
Yes.
I had offered Gaia
Now?
as an option, but, he's just kind of made of the dead, and she's kind of body
I was
of life.
yeah, Gaia's a
okay.
great option, but like she's more like your domain. This is like my style. This is like my vibe.
Exactly.
She
That makes
also
sense
is a
when-
hot
Maybe he'll
topic.
help, and maybe we should all go.
Yeah. I
If
mean,
it'll keep us safe from Hades, we should all help.
we'll need all the strengths we can get to fight whatever comes next. I think it's a great idea, Thayton.
Thank you.
Cackling is my favorite.
Thayton is like slightly sweating on his brow line. He's like, yeah, that's exactly okay. He like quickly glances at Veera's like just sprints off into the distance.
As
He's being
you
weird.
make your way through different tunnels, again, it's not the chorus you would expect or at least not what you would hope. It's worse than you would expect here. The wails, the screams, you hear scratching like nails on a chalkboard, snapping of tendons of bones as you continue through, seeing all these horrific executions, tortures. This is not a good place to be. And this is where you'll end up if you fail. Eventually, you end up into this place and you see this large structure, almost too narrow to stand upright. That man from before on the boat with the very large brimmed hat stands at the gate. He has an oar in one hand. Over the roof, or over the doorway at the apex, is a symbol of the crow of night.
That one.
This is Charon, right?
Mm-hmm. What do you say?
Old friends. Pleasure to see you again. Is she home?
He raises his oar more in an upright position as those doors slowly inch open.
I'm going to take that as a yes. You've never been much of a conversationalist, so I'm just going to walk through.
Do the rest of you follow Thayton?
As this is happening, I'm
Yes.
going to. I was gonna try and talk to Veera for a moment. Had you wanted everyone? This is you said symbol of night. We're going to meet Nyx, presumably, as we walk through this doorway, right? As all context clues have told us so far. Are you wanted everyone here, or
I didn't. I feel bad that putting you and Thayton in danger, but you were the only ones that I actually wanted here with me. I wanted to keep Cyprion and Will safe, and I knew that Sai and Nomei would try to talk me out of it. But there's not much we can do now about that, I guess.
If it helps, Nomei is well out of earshot. She followed Thayton pretty immediately and waved like, "Thank you," like as she went through the gate. So I know she is definitely not in earshot for this. I don't know about anybody else.
Oh, I was talking through the sending stone to her.
Oh, never mind. Then it doesn't matter.
Did we want to try and figure out a way to have them stay outside?
I feel like Thayton covered it up pretty well, but his cover-up didn't help as much as he thought it would. And I think it's going to be a bigger issue getting them to leave now than before. I mean, I don't know. They're going to find out eventually, I'm assuming. I just kind of want to keep this lie a little bit longer, I guess.
Okay. We'll follow your lead.
She'll
We'll
follow.
continue. Sorry.
Okay. As you all walk in, you hear your footsteps clink against the bottom. It's pitch black, obsidian glass. And eventually the tips and taps turn almost into a soft splash, as if there's some sort of water. There's no shine to the floor, no shine up against the walls. It's almost as if this tunnel is both expansive beyond the reach of even the Earth's horizon and also claustrophobic, as if it is reaching and choking you out. You walk through, and eventually you see 7 small torches. Their light illuminates some of the darkness you're in this larger room, the circular room. Below each torch is a door. Stone door, glass door, this obsidian, the same material as the floor and the walls. You can see the line of where it can be pushed. Over each door is a small symbol. One of them is a dagger. Another is a harp missing its strings. The next is a skull severed in 2. A boat is the next symbol. Following is threads and a pair of scissors. And the last one, a mirror.
Wait, you said there were 7?
Yes, did I say 7? I hope I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got dagger, harp, the skull and half, the boat, the thread and scissors, and the mirror.
Oh, I forgot one. That is totally my bad. So sorry. It is a globe with what appears to be a crack down the middle. The earth one is between the boat and the string. Those doors. I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 30.
No.
Is this a charm effect?
This is not a charm effect.
All right.
Before we make that, can I send a sending stone to Veera?
Yeah.
I am going to say, if it comes down to choice, pick the one with the string and scissors. If it's what I believe it to be, they will tell you what your destiny will be.
I'm gonna reply, and I'll say, thanks for the tip, but if that's the easiest one, I want to go to somebody else. Over.
Did anyone get higher than a 30? Cyrene got over a 30
Well, oh wait, hold on. I got a nat 20.
for a total of.
Let me see. Sorry, I just got excited about the nat 20.
I'm super happy. I'm so sorry. This is a god's doing.
I guess I just got a 23.
Okay. Is anyone immune to the fear condition?
No.
You're within, not immune. So if you're 10 feet of me, you're resistant to it.
Do I have anything that I can activate?
Oh wait, what is it?
Fear.
I'm immune to the frightened condition.
So yes, that's it.
Oh yeah, okay.
I also have counter charm. I believe Cyrene does as well, which activates when someone's frightened.
Okay. Does it act like? Do you have to make any save or anything, or is it just you cure the frightened condition?
It's a reaction to cause the saving throw to be rerolled with advantage. If anyone has any way of passing this, I can use it on somebody if they'd like.
I don't know if anyone has the ability to succeed on that.
Okay. Well.
So with that, Veera, you look around as each of your companions freezes up as if they're being controlled and manipulated, like they're being restrained by the darkness. Each of you hear a voice. It's feminine and ageless. Each door is already chosen for you. Step inside. If you all succeed, Veera can talk to me. And maybe we can get rid of chaos for you. If the voice fades.
Was this just to Veera that's hearing this?
Everyone heard the voice. Veera's the only one who's not frightened or frozen. As voice fades, this shock, and again, your muscles tensing up, it loosens up. Almost like a wave, it crashes into you before departing.
Veera?
During that, even though she's not frightened, seeing them all like look like they've been possessed, she went up and she grabbed Sai's hand, and now she's like not. She hasn't made eye contact with Will since the boat, but now she's actively not making eye contact with Nomei either. And she's also like clenching her hand around Sai's, but also not looking at him. So she's only looking at Nax and Thayton. Everybody else, she's like, I can't look at them. Can't do this. Not gonna happen.
Sai will pull her into embrace.
She said each door has been chosen for us and we all have to pass.
Yes, and as you remember the words, you can see over each door 2 names. One belonging to a party member. The other two, some other entity. The dagger has Veera. It also has Thanatos. Nomei's was the harp, as well as Nemesis's. Thayton was the skull, and the name Moros is there. Sai, you have the boat, and the name Charon is there. Nax, the globe, and you're with Iris. Will, you are with the Fates, with the thread. And lastly, Cyprion, you are with the mirror and Hypnos. Which one of you steps through their door first?
Nax is more than willing to step through his door first, as he's not going to hesitate if this is what it takes to help Veera or anyone else. But I have to use the bathroom really quick.
She's gonna take a second and just like revel in this embrace that Sai's giving her, and then she's gonna break away and like, you know, like in those movies where like, you know, you walk back and then you kind of like slowly let go of the hand. She's gonna like do that and say, I hope if we get through this you'll be able to forgive me. And then she's gonna walk through the door.
Wait, as Vera's walking off, Nomei just says, I wish you would have told me.
As Veera walks through the door,
What?
I need all of you to turn off your cameras except for Bailee.
Good luck, Bailee.
You're all more than welcome to please stay on so you can watch what happens, but as this is only for Bailee, we're going to continue here. Veera, as you walk into the door, it's cold. Not freezing, not ice, not winter. This cold is empty. Across this room from you, you see this man. He's wearing this black toga hood over, and there's a scythe that he leans on. Veera, how are you?
Still alive.
I know. I almost got you there a little bit ago. Are you ready for your trial?
Whatever it takes.
As you say the words, you feel this cold iron in your palm. You look down, and it's this ornate dagger. You blink, and before you are 3 figures, each one with a blindfold over their eyes, and they're kneeling before you. Your trial is death. You need to kill each one of these souls. Are you prepared? You can say no. You walk back through those doors, and you will fail. You will lose the opportunity to talk to my mother. Are you ready?
I think what's going through her head right now is, because me above the table, I kind of have an idea of what the 3 people are. She's already, since Carlos took over, she's already thought of herself as a murderer or stuff like, or things like that. So she's like, in her head, she's like, I'm already a murderer before, I'll do it again. And the words, I hope you can forgive me, the last thing she said to Sai, are just playing in her head over and over again. Because, yeah, she's willing to do whatever it takes. And if that makes her into, oh my gosh, I'm Odysseus. And if that makes her out to be a monster, she will deal with it, I guess. So yeah, sure.
Okay. As you step up to the first person, the blindfold is removed. You don't recognize this person. Complete stranger. But they stare into your eyes.
I will. Sorry. I'll take out my sword. And like you do in the warrior's death, quick and easy, right down the spine.
As you pull out the sword, it disappears as that dagger again forms in your hand.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Awesome.
I want your hands to bleed as you do this.
Oh my god.
Veera, if it makes you feel any better, these are already departed souls. You're simply allowing them to no longer exist.
Allowing them to no longer exist. That's awesome.
You will kill the souls, and they will be no more. No afterlife, nothing, just nothing.
Okay, she's gonna pull the 4 from Divergent, and she'll stab him, but she won't look.
You're When you open your eyes, the body's gone. Your hand is covered in blood. Time for the second person. The blindfold is removed, and the longer hair flows down her back in front of her. She once was around your age, but you've lived a little bit longer than her. As you see your old childhood friend, she looks up at you. There's fear. She knows that you need to do this, but she's not ready to go into the beyond, to nothing.
Vera's gonna get down, like on her knees, so they're face to face, and it's killing her because Twyla looks just like Nomei. And she'll just kind of like run her, the one that's like not, I guess both her hands are bloody, but one with the least amount of blood, she'll kind of like go around and hold on to Twyla's cheek. And seeing the fear in her eyes, it's something that Vera's now like grown accustomed to, almost. But then we'll go forehead to forehead, and
as you go forehead to forehead, you just hear a soft whisper, "Please."
She'll close her eyes again, and she'll just say, I made it out. I found another home. And I can't wait. I can't wait to tell you about it someday. And she'll stab her again.
Similar sudden gasp of breath as the pain rises over the body. Bailee, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
On the
I'm
table?
good.
Okay.
One more. We got this. We got this. I don't got this. No, let's go.
The last one. The blindfold is removed as you notice small little ram horns, this curly hair. It's Alexander. Love.
Oh, fuck. Oh, she can't look at him. She can't. Her eyes are now down at her hands, her bloody hands, and the ring on her hand that's coated in blood.
You feel a hand on your shoulder for this last one. You have to look while you do it.
Oh my god.
I'm not letting you take the easy way out. You're okay. You can take your lap.
Wonderful, wonderful. I hate this guy. If I ever see him again, it's over. I
Are you okay to continue, or do you need a pause?
gotta get it over with.
Okay.
She'll go down to her knees again, just like with Twyla, and she'll set the dagger down for a second, and she's just gonna grab her bloody hands are gonna grab my hands are shaking, both sides of his face, and just look at him for a second. And she's seeing the blood that's now transferred onto his skin, the indent from her ring on the side of her face. And she knows that a long time ago, they had talked about, before he died, that he wanted her to find somebody who would love her like he did. And she's got that now. But seeing him just brings back this rush of memories. But it also, in her head, it jump cuts between his face and Sai's, because she killed him, she almost killed Sai. If this doesn't work, this could be Sai again. And she'll just look at him for a second, and she'll drop her hands. She'll pick up the dagger, and she'll move to put it in, but just before, her hands are shaking so bad that it stops. It can't go all the way in yet. And she looks at him.
I love you.
And after he says those words, as she plunges the dagger in, she'll say, I love you too.
As the blade slices through flesh, you have pleased me. Good job, Veera. Good job. You'll be joining your friends soon as they finish theirs. If they survive. And hopefully they do, because if not, you just killed them for nothing. And with that, we're going to go back to everyone else. If everyone else wants to turn their screens back on, we'll make sure we all rearrange back the way we need to. But who's the next person to go through their door?
I'll go.
Can I
Can we just
do
applaud
it?
Well, yes.
Real quick, because that was an insane role play, actually.
Jacob, you gotta stop being being so mean to Bailee.
Let's see, wait.
Oh no.
Is that like an everybody else should worry he's going to be mean to us too? Or is that like, no, it gets so much worse for Bailee
For
specifically?
Bailee specifically.
All of us are great.
Jacob was like, you know what, Bailee? I like you. You're going to suffer the most emotional trauma both in your character and as a person throughout the course of this campaign.
Those of us who
For
give us
real.
Story to work with.
backstories.
Quick question. Who got Karis as the trial?
Karis?
K-R-E-S?
Charon or
I got-
There's
Thanatos, Nemesis, Moros, Charon, Eris, Fates, and Hypnos. Those were the only
Okay.
7.
cool
Oh,
because
Karis.
I was going to say if someone had
Karis.
Karis, that is
IRS.
well K. Well, there's Eris and then there's Karis.
Eris or
K-E-R.
Iris? I don't know how it's pronounced.
I
My bad,
thought
guys.
you said Iris, but Eris would objectively make more sense in this situation,
I was
not
gonna say-
being the goddess of the rainbow and of
Yeah, I
the
was going
trans.
to say Iris of Rainbow.
No,
I love
Eris.
freestyle. Can I have that one?
I heard Iris.
No.
I was like,
Stripes.
I heard
Stripes.
Iris too.
Stripes.
And I was like, this
Incarnate.
is unfair.
No,
Iris.
there's another god named Keres, K-E-R-E-S, which is the god of violent death.
Oh god.
Oh, that would have been so much cool. Oh, darn it.
Wait, no, you said
I was
you
like,
got
if someone has to go
Was
through
that not violent?
and they go to
Wait,
that
enough?
afterwards.
What could be worse than? Oh, anyways, yeah. So,
You said
Yeah.
you
Are
got
we-
arrows? I can say this in the chat.
Are we still frozen in fear?
no. After the voice finished, you guys were
Can I say something super quick before Thayton goes in?
absolutely.
Okay, I need to like breathe and not like. I need to pretend I didn't just witness that. Um. Look, before we go in, I know the voice said that we're going in alone, but I hope you know that we're never alone, even when we're physically not there with each other. We always carry each other with us, and I hope you know that whatever we have to face, we're doing it together. And I want to cast Bardic Inspiration on each of the party members. Before they, sorry, I wanted to do it before Veera ran in. She just ran in, and I couldn't do it before that. So, yeah, I could do it up to 7 times. So I want to give a D10 Bardic Inspiration to each person.
I'll clap Will on the shoulder and look to everyone else. We've come this far. We're not falling now.
Right.
Thayton walks through his doors. I need everyone else to turn off their cameras. Thayton,
Yeah.
as you walk through, the area becomes brighter. It's strange. You see marble on the walls. You see this red carpet along the floor. You're home. You're home.
I'm home. Why am I home?
You hear a voice as this man walks through, almost out of the wall. He's got large antlers, wearing nothing but a small skirt to cover. Ah, Thayton, are you ready to see your future?
This is Moros, right?
This is Moros. This is Doom incarnate.
Considering you're the god of doom, I wouldn't expect anything bright.
Oh, no, especially not for you.
Especially not for me.
Follow me as he begins to walk down the hallway.
What possible trial could await me from you? You're the worst thing anybody wants to see. They don't want to see the doom that they are to appear.
Hopefully you can withstand it.
With your cheerful nature, I met someone recently. You probably met him too, but I feel like you and Hercules would get along really well.
Who do you think sent him to his doom? Who do you think convinced his wife that she should poison him to make him suffer? Too bad Zeus had to get in and make him a demigod, make him truly immortal.
Yeah. Why am I here?
To see your future. That's what I said already.
Yes, but why haven't you shown it to me?
Walk the halls and you'll find out.
I'm going to walk the halls, I guess.
As you begin to walk, he disappears back into the walls. Everything seems similar but out of place. It's it's as if you are, I don't know, an analogy is if you're opening up a bag of M&Ms, you take a bite and there's a Skittle. Like it looks the same, but everything is odd. Everything shouldn't be there. Out the windows, you see the far reaches of Tartarus, the screaming. Some of the individuals you don't recognize burning in the lakes of fire. Continuing down, you find yourself at the throne room. You see Cerberus next to this throne, the throne made of skulls and bones of the deceased. But sitting atop is not your father. You see a man, a god, with wolf-like legs and stark white hair atop his head, scars littering his body like the stars in the night sky.
Thayton says to himself, he goes, "The fortune teller was right. The throne awaits me."
As you sit here and you stare at yourself, a much older version of yourself, someone comes in scrambling. Oh, sorry, Lord Pluto, please, I'm sorry. Pluto, you, the god of the dead, hammers your bident into the skulls. You see a shockwave go through and go up this man. You see an arm completely sever up, hitting the floor, spewing this crimson. No, sir, please, I'm sorry. I failed you. Please, mercy. Boom. The other arm off. No, sir, please, sir. Boom. Head. The body slumps forward before it turns to dust. It turns to dust and blows away.
This is he's just speechless, as like he can't manifest the words of this can't be how I am. This can't be what I turn into. And he goes, "Moros, I don't know if you can hear me. What was the point of showing me this? What was the point of me showing just me becoming my father, the person who I have come to despise?"
Thayton. You're not just witnessing it. As you blink, and suddenly you're in the throne. Your bident in one hand, the shield laying across the armrest. Another individual walks in. Another peasant, another person who has died and wants better life for themselves, someone who wants to not stay where they ended up in this afterlife, wants to progress. You see them. Brown hair, green eyes, limber build. Oh, Thayton. Oh, sorry, Pluto, as you hear Morris's voice. Oh, it seems like an immortal is look at this peasant trying to move. Thayton, as this man speaks, we served our time. Please let me rest with my wife. Oh, are you just going to allow if you let one soul swap places in order to progress? No. Oh, if you do that, then every soul will do that, and that's too much work for you. To let them move, to let them progress, to let them be better in this immortality of death. Thayton, please.
Thayton's gonna lift up the bident, mimicking what he saw. And then, like, an inch before he hits the ground, he goes, "Where have you been? What domain have you been in?" He's asking the peasant this.
This is Sai. I've been in Asphodel. You know I'm not human. You know I can't make it by myself up to be with my wife.
Once Thayton realizes that this is Sai, he stands up, actively drops the bident, drops the shield, goes down and just fully embraces Sai, and goes, "Why were you in Asphodel? Why were you not? Who put you in Asphodel?"
You did. As you hear Morris come back. Oh, no, Pluto. If you want to succeed my trial, you must return this peasant back where he belongs. Strike him.
He looks at Sai. He goes, "I hope you're not real. I hope none of this is real.
What do you mean?
But to save your wife, you have to serve a little bit longer."
No.
As he pushes Sai down, but like lets go of Sai, walks backwards, picks up the bident, and slams it on the ground 3 individual times, watching all 3 body parts removed from him. And then after that, he drops the bident one more time, falls to his knees, and begins to cry.
You hear not a cry of pain, but more shock as you did the 3 quick, trying to ease the pain before he's gone again. Moros appears once more. Wasn't that so hard? Isn't it? Aren't you so excited? You wanted your daddy gone, and you took his place. Aren't you happy? King Pluto, Lord of the Dead, Lord of the Hells.
It's my place to judge. It's not my place to decide. That's your brother's doing, not mine, not my father's.
We only bring him here. You're the one who sent him into Asphodel.
Be the next one.
As you say that, your vision goes. And we'll go back to everyone else.
I really thought it was just gonna be mine that made me cry. If it's everybody's, I'm gonna sue you for emotional damages.
Who's the next one to go through their door? Nomei.
Are we all going, like, as far, is this just like scenes? Because I imagine we're all walking through the doors at relatively similar times. Is this just who's going next as far as like the scene we're seeing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
So
Nomei
excited.
goes through her door. And then again, I'll have everyone turn off their cameras. Nomei. You walk through, and from the obsidian black behind you, pearl white is at your feet. It's in front of you. You take another step. This pearl white isn't from a stone or from a glass or anything man-made. You're on the clouds.
Cool.
Standing next to you, this woman appears. She's considerably taller than you, but she's wearing this bluish gray armor, this cobalt armor. She's got this black hair tied up in a ponytail. Hi, Nomei.
Hello.
I'm Nemesis. We're gonna be BFFs, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All you have to do is finish my trial, and that'll be great. If not,
Okay.
this will be really bad for Veera. Okay?
Huh?
Okay. Good luck. As she like takes a step and almost like falls in through the clouds and disappears.
I thought the god of vengeance would be meaner. That's a nice surprise. I guess she starts walking.
As Nomei takes steps, it's again this weird sensation being able to take a step, the clouds cushioning each footfall. In the distance, it comes closer. You see this handsome man. He's playing a harp, white toga, blonde hair, and he's got an arm circlet, just like you do, of the sun. It's your father. He's laying down, reclining, while he's playing the harp. Just a simple melody, nothing too crazy.
Father?
No response.
Apollo?
Nothing. But almost through you, this other figure, it's as if you're not here. This other figure goes through. They're wearing this cheetah print toga. They've got this purple bandana over their forehead. Apollo, dog, what you did to those guys? That was insane. As Dionysus joins the scene. Oh. What do you mean? Oh, dude, like your temple, like the temple? How did you let that happen, bro? Like that was, you let that happen to them? They're just worshippers. It's not like I'll lose that many. Lose one, two more will come and take its place. Dog, no, that was insane. As you see Dionysus almost like grab a bit of the cloud, shape it into his hands, and throw it, almost like a mirror into the real world. As you see not just any ordinary temple. You recognize the walls, you recognize the paintings, the sculptures, the banners. It's your home temple. There's no individuals, there's no people.
Where is everybody?
Like, dog, I knew you weren't like for the whole like immortal thing for the mortals, but like, oh, you were brutal. Not really. It was pretty tame, honestly. I've done worse. Do you remember those idiots who tried to, those brothers, shot me with an arrow? Burned to death. This was nothing compared to them. Bro, I know, but like, that's insane. Like, you're crazy. They're all gone. Nomei, I need you to make an insight check or perception check.
Okay. Oh, okay, wait, I also get... Okay, I don't think that's a saving throw. So I don't think that counts. 22.
22. As you look around through this glass that the Olympians are using, there's no persons amongst the temple grounds. But you notice these laurel bushes scattered across where people should be.
No.
Dozens and dozens
No.
and dozens.
No, they did. No, they... No. No.
Out of these bushes, there is a single corpse. The head is no more, but you can tell by their clothes, despite the burn mark etched across their shoulders, as if the blast of the sun had vaporized it. Atcles, the high priest of the temple, a father figure.
I knew we shouldn't have been doing that, and I knew it was a bad idea. Just do it. That was our home. That's where I slept. That's what they meant in Athens. They said they lost contact. What's the trial here? What am I supposed to do?
As you ask this question, the scene changes. There is a whip in your hand, and along the thread you see little bits of glass, of metal, of bone to make it jagged. So that way when you crack it, it does not sting, it shreds. Sandstone covers the floor. And there, tied to chains, his back, bare back, facing you is your father. Okay, so your dad is like totally bad. So I think he deserves a little justice, right? It's not revenge, it's justice. Strike him.
I vowed not to hurt anybody. It's the only promise I've ever...
Ooh, well, you're gonna have to break that little promise to be BFFs with me. Because what's more important? Your promise or your sister?
She almost pauses for a second. Like something new is dawning on her. She saw Altacles. Scorched her. But she looks up at Nemesis and asks, was Pomedeus there too?
Why don't you go find out for yourself? I assume you're not going to end up in here for forever? That's no fun. How old are we supposed to get here? Oh, I'm so excited for when this happens.
Wait, pause. Find out how. Like, is she supposed to go ask, or is she gonna like see the scene again?
You will need to visit the temple if you want to find that out.
Okay. No idea how to use one of these things.
It's really easy. I'll help you. She wraps her hand around yours as you see the sky, the sun.
Is my mom okay? She wasn't a member of the temple. She wouldn't have been there, but
When you're done with here, you'll have to go check.
I'm sorry. But this is for the people who are actually around.
You hear the whip snap. And as you do, this pain, as almost this black circle begins to encroach over the sun. Again,
You just said I had to do it. I did it.
again. Daughter, please. Nomei, sunshine.
Dad.
I thought you promised when this was all over, despite anything that would happen, you wouldn't give up on me.
I won't.
Again.
But
Striking
you
again.
used to make me promises too. I'm sorry.
Another snap of the whip. Again, this whip is not just doing small slices. It is shredding his back, his immortal body. You see that black circle encroach more on the sun. The entire light around you is dimming. Again.
All this for a sister that doesn't even need me anymore, but
No,
okay.
As you do this last slash, his body limp, sun, completely eclipsed. Good job, girlfriend. And that is the end of your trial. If everyone wants to turn their cameras back on.
Sweet.
Jesus fuck, dude.
What, did you think this would be easy?
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Swap you guys. Oh, who's next?
Don't say that like you're at a DMV telling us that.
Take a
They
calling
don't feel
number.
so
Number
good.
47, approach door number 3.
I feel so bad because the today's session is called Top Dog, so I feel like I might need to change it.
If it makes you feel better, I was able to make a homebrew item, so I have Cerberus in my bag of tricks.
Nice. Thank you, Pluto. I mean, Thayton. My bad.
I miss back when I thought that I had Iris, the goddess of the rainbow and of the I miss back. She has nothing to do with night or the underworld at all. I was like, oh, that doesn't seem like it'll be that bad.
My makeup is like actually coming off. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. I have bloody nose. I'll be right back.
You're all good. Okay.
It's the stress.
So Nax isn't next, but who would like to go next?
I can go next because I definitely don't want to go last. So I can go next.
Okay. I'll need everyone else to turn off your cameras. Cyrene, as you walk through your door, you're in some sort of bedroom. There is in front of you this large, spacious bed, almost too big, size of a boat, maybe. This figure gets up. Cyrene, right?
Yes, that's me. Hypnos, I assume.
Yep. Sleep. Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Are you like totally ready for your trial or whatever?
What is it?
Just follow me here. You're not gonna do it here. This is my bedroom. This is yeah. Anyways, follow me into this other room.
Okay.
As you follow Hypnos into this other room, you see reflections of yourself over and over and over again. As behind you the door shuts, it's another mirror. You just see another reflection of yourself. Oh, that's really simple. You just have to get through the mirrors. Sounds good? Hopefully you don't have anything.
Okay.
Questions, comments, concerns?
When you say get through the mirrors, what do you mean by that?
Don't listen to what they say and just get through the mirrors.
Okay.
Should be easy
Sounds
enough. Okay, see, I'm gonna take a 5. As he opens that door and shuts again behind you. I need you to make me a survival check as you try to navigate through the mirrors.
Right. Sorry, just 14 on the die. Survival, you said?
Yep.
So that is a 19.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. As you start to navigate through, you have to like press your hands up against some of these mirrors as you're going through navigating. As you're doing this, you hear a voice. You're not sure where it's emanating from. As it comes over.
She's strong, but she can be a little vain at sometimes.
You hear Veera's voice over attacking. You see how Veera sees you. This independent person, someone strong, will. But you see the cockiness, sort of like a school bully in there. But you pass through and continue on. And doesn't take much longer. And you hear another voice coming through it. This one is Nomei's voice.
She is like terrifying, but for someone who's so scared, someone who's so scary, she's like a little scared of her feelings. No, I don't know. I think she deserves better.
Do you continue through? Do you continue through, Cyrene?
Can she determine like, are these like what she thinks, like, does this seem like a trick, or does this seem like what people might actually be thinking about her?
Roll me an insight check.
The 12 on the die plus 11 is a 23.
These are genuine. These are how your friends actually see you, both the good and the bad. Do you continue forward?
That's something I can admit. Yeah, I'm scared of my feelings. That's fine. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. And she'll continue.
It's not much longer, and then you hear Thayton. You hear his voice.
Despite the fear that she brings within me, I can't help but trust her.
How do you respond?
I don't want you to be scared, but I'm glad you can trust me.
And you continue forward?
Yes.
Okay. All the halls of mirrors, you notice every imperfection on your skin. Every imperfection. Maybe this part of your body's too small, another too large. And as you're thinking this, seeing yourself, again, dozens and dozens of versions of yourself, you hear sighs, voice. You hear Sai's voice. Nathan, is your mic on?
Oh, sorry.
There you go. You hear Sai's voice. Nathan, what does Sai say?
Don't worry, she can take it. She's not in a raw emotional state right now.
She's not meant for this life. She's too preppy. Us hunters, we lived on this land.
How does Cyprion respond?
She's a little more taken aback by that one. Guess he's got a point. Never lived in the wilderness before. I guess he's got a point. She'll continue on.
You continue on, and eventually you hear Will's voice, the voice of a friend, of a fellow bard, come through.
Cyprion is great. I just wish she'd let us get to know her, but it's like she never trusts us and that she never really will.
I do trust you guys. You guys just can't know. There's things you can't know yet, or ever. I've let you guys see a lot of me, more than anyone else has. I guess I was hoping that'd be enough. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Eventually passing through more, this voice is probably the most intimate one of your group. Nax's voice comes through.
I know there are things that she can't tell me. Yet she fascinates me. I think she may be the most wonderful person I have ever met, and I have no idea what I'd do without her.
Next. She'll smile as she goes through that one.
As you pass through this one, you're almost in that same space as you were before you went through the obsidian door. Completely pitch black room. Little water on the floor. There's one more mirror you need to go through. Yourself. How does Cyrene see herself? Genuinely. No sugarcoating, for the mirror can see that too, and you will fail.
She sees herself as someone who's tried her best. And while she has friends now, she's never been able to keep them before for many reasons. She's very frightened that eventually she's going to have to push these friends away as well. This is a temporary thing, and we're fighting death every day. She views herself as, even though she's been trying her best, her parents have still never come to get her, never told her why they left her in the first place. So obviously she must be unworthy for something. She sees herself as someone who wants so hard to be fully in the group, but scared that as soon as she does, something's going to slip and they're not going to like her anymore. She's scared that she doesn't even like herself some days. But she's someone who tries, someone who is strong and who can protect people, even if that means that they're scared of her as well. That means the other people are scared of her too. And she can protect those people too.
Out of the mirror is this red-robed figure, the one you met before. Good job. Sick. Want to get out of here?
Yes.
I don't like that room either. As we finish that up, everyone can turn their cameras back on.
And Sam can come into the room with
Yes.
It's real fun, Nathan.
Guys, I'm so
It's okay. It's okay.
You are
live
okay.
again.
We're live? Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet. So sorry guys. We're back though. We just had some technical difficulties, but we're back. Great job, Tabs. Thank you everyone. I'm so sorry to throw you all straight into that all of a sudden.
Under the bus, you mean?
Fumbled totally. No, you're all good. That was fantastic. Anyways, who would like to go next? We're finishing this up.
I can go.
Okay.
You arrive in the middle of Hades' chamber, hitting the
No.
visceral.
Before I go in, since I know who I'm going to meet, I would like to palm a couple of coins, however many I can,
Okay.
secretively.
Okay. As you walk through your door, I'll have everyone turn off their screens once more. Hey, I rhymed! Guys, that was sick. Anyways, oh shoot, I need to change the music. I forgot about the music. Hold on. Please, Jorge, don't copyright strike. Sai, as you go through this door, your feet immediately hit the soft earth. You hear it crumble. You're back on the banks of the river Styx. You see the boatmen, the ferrymen, there, oar in hand, large brimmed hat.
I grunt at him.
He points to the river.
Am I going for a swim? Take me out to the deep end, and Sai will hop on his boat.
You try to hop on his boat, but there is no boat. Just you and the ferryman.
Okay. He will embrace it as much as he can. He needs to help Veera, and whatever it takes to get through this trial is fine. He'll take off his shoes, roll up his pant legs, and slowly inch towards the water's edge.
It greedily accepts you. Nathan, this is going to be a series of checks. I'm not going to tell you what the DC is for these, but I will let you know right now that they will be fluctuating.
Okay.
You are going to be making 5 of these checks. If you get 3 successes, you are able to cross the river Styx. If you get 3 failures, you will fail this challenge and join the souls at the bottom. Do you accept?
I accept.
Okay. How good is your athletics?
-1.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Make the first roll.
That's gonna be a 1.
A natural 1.
Unnatural. So we rolled a 2.
Okay. Sai, as you're swimming, these limbs grabbing onto you and other places like that, name me a core memory for Sai.
His first kill.
What was it like?
It was less exhilarating than he would have imagined. Always practicing on targets. More so the feeling of regret for killing something. Seeing the life fade away from its eyes. But as time went on, realized that that's just how it works. Circle of life.
Okay. Make me another athletics check. Swimming's athletics. Like, this is strength. That's why I chose you.
This one's gonna be a 16 this time.
Okay. What's another memory?
I was just growing up with Rowan, running through the forests under the underbrush, just playing along. Sai trying to keep up with his flying, but failing. Just running around, all happy, innocent as kids.
Make another athletics roll.
Okay. 13 for this one.
Give me another memory.
Does it have to be an old one?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. Lying in a bed with Veera next to him, just feeling the love and warmth that he himself can never give off, and just trying to enjoy the moment as much as he can.
Okay. Roll me another athletics check.
Okay, that's a natural 20 for a 19.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll take that.
Maybe another memory.
Sigh, looking up into the night sky. When it first started, when he started to talk to his dad, he would go every night for at least a month. It would taper off, knowing every single time he's never gotten an answer. Not knowing if he's truly there or not, but never giving up.
Make me your last athletics check.
Okay. This one's going to be a 16.
Okay. Give me another memory.
Waking up, standing on a tree stump, his very first memory he can remember. His body somewhat unfamiliar to him. But as he looks around, he sees Artemis herself, smiling, but with tears. And behind those eyes, a little bit of grief. He doesn't fully understand what it means, but she embraces him regardless.
Sai, you've been swimming, each of these memories coming up to the surface, hands, limbs trying to drag you down. It's hard. It's difficult. You're already exhausted. You're already exhausted from your fight with Cerberus. Yet you continue to push and push and push. And eventually, as you reach, you see the other bank. 20 feet. 15. 10 feet. You eventually reach the other side. Sand digging into your nails as you pull yourself up to that shore, leaving the bodies, the souls behind you. As you let out a breath, not everything is the same. It's as if you're trying to find something, as if there are little jars in your head, each one filled with a memory, and 2 of them are now empty, and you don't know what was inside of them. For out-of-game context, you failed your first and your last roll. You've lost the memory of your first kill, as well as your first ever memory of being awakened. The ferryman meets you on this side, extends a hand down to you. Again, his arm is so much longer than a normal human would be. Reaches it down to you to lift you up.
We'll grab his hand. Have you ever taken a dip? Don't recommend it.
And with that, we'll go back to our scene with everyone else. Everyone else can turn their cameras back on. One by one by one. And we'll flip you around.
I feel genuinely sick. I feel awful.
I was literally sitting in the hall with Kenzie and Ella because I was panicking. We were sitting in my doorway, like, I can't do this.
I heard the first net one. I was going to text Bailee, "Are you okay?"
With Sam H gone, I could go next.
Okay.
He just feels really bad still about accidentally ending the stream.
It's all good. It's all good.
Nathan, it added to the effect that you're using metal dice, but every single time that die hit the table, it hit me in the stomach.
Oh, you can hear it? Oh.
Yes.
You did it. I have been ill this whole time, okay? Help! Send help!
Well, let's see what happens to Will.
Everything.
Hello.
You walk through your door, and on this other side, you see threads, yarn, scavenged across the floor, the ceiling, the walls, interlocking, weaving together, strands here, there, colors galore. It's as if a great, great orchestra was playing with strings. These strings glittering everywhere. In front of you are three figures. The tallest one, pitch black almost everywhere, except the eyes and her right arm. Her right arm and her eyes are this bright yellow, as you see her weave her hand around the black mixing with the yellow as more strings come into existence, adding to the tapestry of this room. The middle one, blue hands, both of them, blue eyes, again, the rest pitch black. As she takes the threads and the strings of her sister and places them in different places, tying knots here and there. And the last one, the shortest of the three, red. Just her left hand and her eyes. And she has a pair of scissors. And every now and again, clip, 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 as you enter in. Hello.
Hello.
Ready?
As ready as I can be. Yeah, let's do it.
Good. This will be fun.
Yeah, I think it will be. My mother talked a lot about all three of you very much. There's a lot to know.
They twirl their hands around, and out of the strings, out of the threads, a small stool is in front of you. And the yellow one places her hands up against the roof, the ceiling. Strings slowly dangle as the blue one grabs each one and ties it to the ground. These three different threads. And the last one comes up next to you. Again, she's significantly shorter than you. And hands you over your shears. Which one? One.
Out of the strings, is he gonna grab the shears?
Yes. The three different strands in front of you.
Well, what does what?
They all do a little laugh. The other one will come up and grab the first string. It's this rich purple. This is of Nomei. Her life, her journey, and her eventual end. Next, the blue one comes up and grabs this orange thread, the one in the middle. This is Prometheus's, the longest thread, the one that technically will never end, unless And lastly, the red. Ah, this one's your mom. Don't cut the yellow one.
Is it their time?
No, not yet. But your choice will end theirs right away.
Well, why change their fate? Why change the path that's already set out for them?
The blue one, the middle one will come. Oh, it's so easy. If you want to see your mother, she requires payment, and this is all it is.
Why me? Why don't you three have like so much experience doing this. This is like your job. What is I know I always think about changing fate, people's paths, and this is not the way I kind of thought we would do that.
The red one will like place her elbows on your lap. You don't have to choose if you don't want to. Just walk back through the doors. That poor Veera. That won't be good for her.
Well, why is there a fourth string? Is there a fourth option? What about like what about my string, right? Like it's my choice, my fate, right? That feels a lot better than like these are people's lives. Why do I have choice over?
The eldest will answer. Well, it is so easy to be a martyr. And you've been a martyr already. You've been a hero. You've been a storyteller. But you've never been an executioner. That's not a role you've played yet. So try it out.
I carry stories. I make sure that those who have passed on, it's their time that they continue living on. This is the opposite. I'm ending their journey, ending their story prematurely, and for why? Because you said it was easy.
The middle one answers. Isn't it the best to have this power? Well, just take it. It's not got to be too hard.
It's not.
Just choose. As you blink and the three figures are gone, but that metal shears stay in your lap.
Okay, Will, you got this. Okay. I'm gonna look around for a door. For any like this is just a room, right? Is there like a passageway?
There is a door behind you, the one you came in through.
Right. I mean, it's not worth it, right? It's like ending like this isn't real, right? It's fake. It's a trial. It's like no one would actually have the power in their hands, and even if they did, no one would end their family like this, even for another. That's not okay. I can't turn around. Everybody else is waiting for me on the other side. They've already done this. They're strong. They've made it through. I can't not. Come on, Will. Just do it. Let's do something. We're just gonna think about this. You're just gonna.
Sam,
everybody else.
As Will is thinking this over, can you describe me Will's fondest memory of each of these three individuals? If he's thinking about this would come up. Their fondest memory. his fondest memory of Nomei, his mom, and his dad. What are they?
As Will looks up at these 3 strings, he looks up at the first one, his mother, Iris of Chios. He wakes up, trying to stay conscious as his mom is reading the story, putting him to bed. As she tries to stop, as the goal is met and he's falling asleep, he puts his fingers up to his eyes and begs and pleads with his mom that he's awake and he can finish this story. And as that fades, as his dad walks into the room, goes to the next memory of him and his dad. He was a little bit older, in the forest, and they had been attacked by an owl bear. And as Prometheus finishes off the bear in protection of himself and his son, Will just thinks in frustration that he could be stronger, that he could be the one to fight, as his dad, before Will even says anything, sits him down and tells him about his mother, about how fighting is more than just with swords and sticks, but with words. And that was the most important thing that Will has ever learned. As he goes back to using these words, he thinks of the first cave the party ran into after arguing with Nax about moon phases and jumping into this waterfall to save Kato. He thinks of the creatures that fell from the sky and Will getting hurt, his eyes glazing over, only to be picked up by Nomei, by someone he's only known for a few days at this point. But just seeing her being able to put herself in harm's way to not just destroy, but to genuinely help and to save people. It's something that Will's thought about every day. And as he puts down these 3 strings, he's going to think, Will, you need to grow up. You need to be strong. You need to stop just whining and complaining and pretending like everything's going to be okay, and actually just do something about it. He's going to pick up the middle string with Prometheus, with his dad, knowing that it would go on, but also knowing that, just like Will would, that Prometheus, if he's willing to lay down his freedom, his life, for not only his family, but for all of humanity, then he's willing to die for them. And Will's gonna take the shears, and he's gonna cut the string.
Will, as the blade meets this thread, you see as if you're almost there with your father in these last moments. He did not stay in Ithaca. He led one of the teams. As you see him fighting some other figure blurred in the distance. You see him push some other figures away as he slams this door shut. And fire erupts and covers your screen, covers your eyes. And you're back in the room of threads. The three women are back. The red one taking the shears away from you. The blue one untying the threads. And the yellow one placing them back on the ceiling. Well done, well done, well done.
Oh, this is sick. I wanted to change their fate. I wanted things to be different. I thought I could. This
The red one
is
will
not.
grab you, almost similar to Kato did. Sometimes changing the fate doesn't mean for the better.
It's always better. It's gotta be. Because if we make things worse, then what does that make us? If I keep making things worse for those I love, what does that make me?
As you ask this question, you completed your trial. And to make things easier, we're just going to go straight into Nax. So if you want to turn off your screen and we'll go over to Nax, let me give just half a second for me to do a quick little jaunt with everything there. I'm so sorry.
I can
Thanks,
pretend
dude.
to be sad. I don't mind.
Oh, I don't. Okay. What is that? Okay, and if I go here, there we go. Easy peasy. Next, as you walk in through your door, you enter the other side and you're back. Not necessarily back on Ithaca, you're just somewhere in the woods. You feel the wind hit your face, the light of the trees going through. There's a woman across the glade from you. Short gray hair, almost a buzz cut. She's huge earrings. She's sitting crisscross on this tree stump, and she looks at you.
Walking through this door, I have moved Pebble from where he usually sits on my shoulder and moved him down to hold him in both of my arms. As he excitedly looks. Wait, hang on. I guess I should
I have
ask.
a question. When did you form your relationship with Pebble?
That is a great question. It was a very long time ago. I think maybe before he met any of his real friends. But after his home had burned down during a lightning storm, and Mother Earth had taken him under her wing, and while she wasn't able to prevent the fire and the destruction, as the cycle of life is important, that's a different memory. But
So with that, where you would reach up and pet Pebble for reassurance, he is not there.
okay,
Your hands are not the stone gray that they should be.
intriguing. Then he will. Is there a place to sit across from the woman?
There's a good sized boulder.
Okay. It's not Caliban, right?
No, it is not Caliban.
Hadn't met him yet. Okay. Then, without speaking, because if it's interrogation, you lose first if you speak first. He's just going to sit across from Eris.
Do you know where you are?
I imagine I do recognize this forest.
Mm-hmm. It's your home.
I do. I am. Yes.
And you know who I am?
I know your name is Eris, as it was written next to mine.
Perfect. Perfect. Do you know what happens on this day here?
Yes, I do.
Do you know why it happened?
Not exactly. I just know Zeus was throwing a temper tantrum.
Really? Who told you that?
Well, I suppose my mother.
Come and see. As she stands up, almost upright, straight there. No wavering, no issues. Come and see.
I'll follow.
She leads you through the glade, past the trees. You know each one. Eventually you end up, strangely, almost too quickly, at the peak of a mountain, overlooking your forest, your home. So, do you believe everything that your mom tells you?
Of course.
Okay. I personally wouldn't. Can't always trust your parents. No one's perfect after all. As out of the clouds, you see the darkening fluff from the white to the gray to this pitch black. Lightning, almost like the electrifying, goes across the membrane of it. As Zeus cascades down, lands near you, and out of the earth, your mother comes to meet him. They're talking. Can't understand the words. Do you do anything?
Can I not understand the words because I'm too far away?
Do you speak Celestial?
I'm about to. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
It's a disagreement, to say the least. Their words battering each other. She has told Zeus to strike this forest for years and years. Yet Zeus said, at least when he's having this conversation, that he doesn't want to. There's a village nearby that worships him, and he doesn't want to destroy that. There's plenty of the Olympians. He even counters. What about the creatures, the critters who live in this forest? Guy is unfazed. The cycle of life needs to continue. There must be death, and this forest has been overrun. It is time for it to strike. It is time for fire to burn away the old, for the new to arise. They continue to have this conversation. How does Nax react?
He is not very good at it. But he's going to try and incite anything he can in the situation. If this is fake, if it's a memory, any information that he can glean off of the magic of this environment, off of Eris's face.
Okay. Roll an insight check. Nat 20?
Nat 20, yeah, it's, here, I'll pull it around. Hands up. Uh-oh. Never mind. My camera is, unplugged. What?
Oh no. It's only me now. Oh, there we go. No worries. I trust you.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's for a total of like 23 or 24, but...
This seems like a slice out of history.
Nax is confused. He does not understand why Gaia would have lied to him about this. This fire, this destruction, this is when he knew that he was one of hers, but he cared so deeply for this forest, for the life, the beauty that surrounded it. I imagine that this is a familiar cliff to him, that he would have come here to watch the birds as they fly and sing about, to watch the trees move in the wind and to watch the sunsets and rise in the distance. And was this forest overrun? Is Gaia correct about that?
How would you define overrun?
It's a good question. Was there too much life? Was there this forest was not young by any means, but it also wasn't old. He grew up with it for many years. From what he could see and feel, it never felt overrun to him.
The conversation turns to anger as Gaia forms this fist and then sends out this energy. You see vines that were there before on this mountainside try to reach and grab at Zeus. He holds up his hand as this lightning protects himself, but in the process you see it scatter and hit several different points in the forest below. Fire ignites in multiple places. You hear Gaia seething. Zeus, I will send a champion, and he will topple your throne. And my children will rule and reign again. I swear this. She disappears. Zeus turns back. He looks at the forest. Shakes his head. And ascends back into the clouds.
I think Nax falls to his knees. And as he looks out as this fire spreads so quickly. Divine magic. And I think he feels so many emotions. He knows the cycle of life and death is important. But he doesn't understand why. I thought these were a challenge to overcome. Why do you show me this?
Are you feeling a little angry?
I don't know what I'm feeling.
Well, the one reason was you needed to know the truth, and the second is quite simple. If you choose to accept it, she's sitting down at this point, so that way you're on equal level. Here is a little token. If you choose that someone who lies, despite it all, trying to usurp the order of things as they are now, if you don't want to be with her, there is an alternative. She palms out, and it's this black ribbon, and stitched into the fabric is the head of a raven, of a crow. Your patronage could always be the night, because no matter how long the day is, the night will always arrive.
Nax is
Oh, you don't have to choose right now if you don't want to. It's always an offer, though.
he will begin to reach out and say, what would this entail?
Oh, it's quite easy. You lose the patronage of Gaia. No reason to call her mother anymore. That's simply not true. She didn't give birth to you. She killed you. So you just be switching out her patronage for my mother. That's all. But you don't have to do it right now. That's not part of the trials. It's just a standing offer.
What does your mother seek?
A little bit more power here and there. You know, people trying to usurp the darkness, try to fight it at bay, diminish those lights every now and again. It's quite easy. Maybe you'll join up with my siblings, maybe help put some people to sleep. Maybe Thanatos might need some help with killing people. That damn Sisyphus was a pain. Just tasks every now and again. She doesn't order you to do stuff all the time. She doesn't demand you to follow the tenets of something. It's simply do a favor here, an errand there.
Nax is looking up at Eris holding this stone of this raven. And he's thinking back on so many memories. This fire burning ahead of him. And he remembers trying desperately to fight it off. to save the creatures within, to prevent as much damage as he could, and almost dying in this fire. He was saved by Gaia, but was he really saved? Or was he simply groomed for a different purpose? He thinks back to when he got Pebble. He had been traveling for 3-4 months in a horrible winter storm that would not let up. He was maybe 15 or 16 years old. And he was starving. He couldn't remember the last time that he had eaten, and he hadn't seen any form of actual life in as much time as the storm had been going on. And he called out for help. He called out for aid. And Gaia didn't truly respond. Yet, burrowing beneath the snow, he saw movement for the first time in weeks. And out of the snow popped a small stone head with 2 curious green eyes. And slung around his shoulder was a pack with bread. It was enough. And Pebble had magic that he was taught shortly thereafter. How to produce fire. How to stop the cold, the freezing cold. And for the first time, he wasn't alone in his travels. And I look up at Eris. My mother asked. Sorry. Gaia asked similar things of me. And she had an ulterior motive. If I was to be her champion against Zeus, then she changed, altered my mind to be what it needed to be. Would this be any different?
You look up. She's gone. The mountain gone. Your trial has faded. Your trial succeeded. But strife is not something that comes and goes like doom. It's not as explosive as fate or as deadly as death. It's a thorn in your side. They'll prick and prod until eventually something ruptures. Does everyone want to come back?
Do I have the stone with the raven head?
You do. You do have the ribbon.
The ribbon, my mistake.
Okay. Let's add you all back in.
Where'd that go?
Sorry, I thought I needed to sneeze there. As you all come back through, you're in this new room now. Each of
Bailey
you...
and I are swapped still.
There you go. Each of you fundamentally changed in some way, in some capacity. As you all come together in this new room, this obsidian, a new door appears across from you. it slowly opens. Come inside. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Great job, guys. Dang. Anyways, thank you for everyone for watching. Please be safe. We're going to be doing a quick chat afterwards to decompress, make sure we're all good. Yes, thank you so much, and we'll see each other next Sunday and see what happens from here.
Great session, Jacob. Thank you.